friends, this is Mehul. Welcome back to Engineering Nature. Today I will show you very useful features available with Fluent Meshing. The Fluent Meshing is capable to create very good quality of mesh by using of hexahedral or polyhedral mesh elements. So let me show you how you can create that with the use of Fluent Meshing. So first of all, you have to drag Fluent Meshing on the console. Just right click on the mesh. It will start the Fluent Meshing. Now in the Fluent Meshing, first of all you should decide your workflow. I will select watertight geometry workflow. These are the workflow which we have to follow. First of all, you have to import the geometry. This geometry I have already created in the space claim. This is simple elbow geometry which I already make a tutorial on that in my previous video. You can go through that. How can you extract fluid volume from the solid? So let's import that geometry. You can select a unit also. Once you import the geometry, next is you can add the local sizing, mesh element sizing. If you wish to add local sizing, you can enable that and you can substitute all size options. Currently I will not enable that. Without adding local sizing, I will go to the surface mesh. In the surface mesh, you can select minimum as well as maximum element size over here. In the graphics window, you can see the poor quality mesh over the surface. So accordingly, you can change the maximum element size as well as you can reduce the curvature normal angle to have a good quality of mesh. Likewise, once you decide your surface mesh element size, you simply click on the generate surface mesh. It will take little bit of time. What it will do, it will just create mesh element on the surface only. So this is how tetrahedral element is generated over the surface of this elbow. Now you have to describe this geometry. That means whether we have any solids or whether you want to change wall settings or is there any other topology. After describing geometry, you should decide your boundary conditions. So we have inlet as well as outlet. So already we have create a name section in the space claim. So here automatically the inlet and outlet is display over here. You simply decide the boundary condition accordingly and update that region. Now after that you have to update your region, that is whether you have fluid or solid region. Now after deciding the region, you should go to the boundary layer options where you can add the boundary layers and you have to select the boundary layer algorithm, generation of boundary layer algorithm. I will just go with the smooth transition options and you can also decide the number of boundary layers. I will supply 5 number of boundary layers. I want to create boundary layers only near to the wall and simply add that boundary layer near to that wall. Once you add that boundary layer, you simply go to the generate volume mesh. In that volume mesh, you have option tetrahedral, hexacore, polyhedral and hybrid. So here also you can choose the maximum element size. You can increase or decrease accordingly. Currently I will go with polyhedral type of mesh element and simply I will generate that volume mesh. So let's see how it will look like. So this is how polyhedral mesh element is generated in the entire volume. So this is how orthogonal quality of this volume mesh as well as total around 53,000 mesh element is generated within less than 1 minute of time period. So this is how in the graphics window you can see the mesh cut section of mesh elements, how it is look like and how the boundary layer formation. I will show you the detail about that. So what you can do is simply you just go through this clipping plane and just drag that clipping plane. So accordingly you can visualize the mesh element at that particular cut section. So entire volume is look like this with the polyhedra mesh element. At the same time at the half cut sections, you can see how the mesh element is look like. At near to that boundary, these are the 5 layers. Boundary layer meshing is already incorporated. Now I want to refine this mesh near to the center portions. Let's revert and edit that mesh, and instead of polyhedra you can select polyhex core. So wherever there is a possibility to create hexahedral mesh element in this volume, the fluent mesher will adjust accordingly, and it is a combination of polyhedral as well as hexahedral mesh element which will give you very unique good quality of mesh in the 3-dimensional volume. This is how on the center part we have completely structured hexahedral mesh element. At the same time, on the outer periphery we have boundary layer as well as polyhedral mesh elements. So these are the polyhedral mesh elements, and this is how the boundary layer is incorporated. 5 boundary layer mesh elements are incorporated accordingly. With this mesh refinement, our orthogonal quality will improve up to 0.45, 0.49. You can still update that orthogonal quality by just simply reducing or updating your mesh. Here we have one warning option, that is because of we are not selecting local sizing options. If you adopt local sizing option, definitely it will useful to remove this type of warning. Let me reduce the minimum cell length, and just simply again I will create this mesh. So my orthogonal quality significantly reduced up to 0.23, and my mesh count is almost 3,56,000 almost. So this is how you just see how good quality mesh we can have. Just near to this curvature we have poor mesh, that is you can remove by using local sizing options. But overall this is very good quality mesh you can generate with the help of this polyhexacore option. This is also known as a mosaic mesh offered by Fluent Meshing, right? So this is what you can create very good quality of mesh by using of this Fluent Meshing. So that's it for today. Thank you very much. Goodbye. Take care.